Most babies are born healthy, but with any pregnancy, there is a small chance of producing a child with a genetic condition. It is estimated there are more than 2,200 recessive disorders affecting as many as 30 in every 10,000 children. As healthy carriers with no family history of a genetic condition, the parents of these children were unlikely to have known there was a high chance of them having an affected child. Each of us carry 2 to 8 faults in our DNA. In most cases, they only cause a problem when a couple have mutations in the same gene and both are passed on to their child, or when a mother has a fault in a gene found on her X chromosome and this passed on to her son. Pre-pregnancy or preconception carrier screening allows healthy couples with no known family history of a genetic condition the opportunity to identify whether they carry a faulty gene that increases their chance of having an affected child. Preconception carrier screening, or PCS, is a new test being offered to West Australian couples as part of a research study. The test is carried out on DNA from blood, saliva, or cheek swab samples from each prospective parent. PCS screens couples for changes in almost 500 genes that are associated with over 400 recessive conditions. The test is performed as a couple, and the results will be reported based on the couple's chance of producing a child with a genetic condition. So individual carrier results will not be shared if only one person has a gene fault for a particular recessive condition. PCS can be done before a couple decides to start a family up until the first trimester pregnancy screen around 12 weeks. Ideally, couples will approach their health professional to discuss PCS around the time they start thinking about having a family. This provides them with plenty of time to seek genetic counselling and consider their options before falling pregnant. In situations where the couple is already pregnant before consulting their health professional, the aim of the test would be to provide them with the opportunity to access further prenatal testing during the pregnancy, if results show that they have an increased chance of having an affected child. A couple will receive one of 2 possible results, either high risk or low risk. High risk results will be given to any couple with both individuals are found to carry a fault in the same gene, or where an X-linked gene fault has been found in the female partner. Each pregnancy for that couple will have a 1 in 4 or 25% chance of producing a child affected with that recessive genetic condition. High-risk couples will receive their initial results by telephone from a genetic counsellor who is part of the study. They will then be offered an appointment with Genetic Services of Western Australia for further counselling about the specific genetic condition, their reproductive options, and the impact on their relatives. A copy of the report will be forwarded to the referring health professional for their records. Low-risk results will be given to any couple who have not been identified to carry faults in the same gene, nor was the female partner found to carry an X-linked gene fault. The couple's chance of having a child with a severe recessive condition has been reduced, but not eliminated. A low-risk result does not mean that a couple has no chance of having a child with a severe genetic condition. The couple will receive a letter notifying them of the result, and they are able to contact a genetic counsellor for further explanation if required. PCS tests for over 400 recessive genetic conditions that account for around a quarter of all known severe recessive conditions. PCS does not test for all genetic conditions and cannot eliminate all possibility of having a child with a genetic condition. A full list of the genetic conditions PCS tests for is available on the study website.